going on, guys? So it is crazy cold right now. I just got back from church. I had to wear my toque because it was snowing so badly. And I got a lot of requests in one of my recent live streams to do a video where I kind of show you guys my setup and show you guys kind of from start to finish how I make my videos. But before I get into that, I kind of want to talk to you guys about like my network. If you guys don't have a network, I definitely recommend getting one. And how they've kind of helped me with certain things in terms of YouTube. So the network is called Power TV, and like what I liked about them when I signed it is it's more of like a one-to-one thing. A lot of networks that you join, you might only hear from them once a month, twice a month. With these guys, like if you message them, you'll hear back in the same day. They usually add you on Skype, so it can be quick, even DM messaging. Like if you guys can see, I'm verified now. All I had to do was send a message, hey, can you get me verified after I got 100,000? And within like a day, they put it in the request immediately, and within a day, I was already verified. Also, those TDBarrett t-shirts that they made, that whole new logo, that was designed by them, so it's free graphics. I keep my logo and my header. They do offer that. So if you guys need like a new logo or a header, they offer that in the sponsor, or when you partner with them, they have guys who are like professionals who do that can make those look good. Me, I'm superstitious. I don't really touch mine. But also what they helped me out with was these beats. So I was having trouble, because I go to school. I edit all my videos at school, and I'd highly recommend, it doesn't have to be Beats, but wireless headphones are so nice. So I do all of my editing in the school library for the most part. And those little headphones, it's really tough to pick up a lot of the stuff. So they actually sent me these wireless Beats. And when I was ordering them, my girlfriend, she got a little bit jealous because she's like, oh man, I wish I could have some Beats too. So they generously hooked her up with these two. I had to borrow them from her for now, even though she wasn't a big fan of not having them for the day. So I'll have to get these back to her as soon as possible. But yeah, the network is called Power TV. I'll leave a link down below. What else they do? They have a great partnership with TubeBuddy. So if you're on Google Chrome, there's this thing called TubeBuddy where you can kind of research different trends and stuff that are going on. And that is very, very helpful. And they have like, I believe it's something that you can't even buy, and it's completely free with the membership. So that alone is value every single month that you're not having to pay for TubeBuddy. Sponsorships for big and small channels, they definitely do a lot of that. And yeah, just a lot of, you'll find that you'll get a lot of help, a lot more than with a lot of other networks. It's a smaller network, so that helps. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that initially, show you guys these beats. I'll leave the link to these beats down below if you guys want to get the matching pair. They're so sick. Like honestly, I just walked to school. I'd tell you a quick story actually, quick. I was rocking. So I longboard back and forth to the school all the time. I have a longboard, and it was a lot of leaves. And I go and I try to cut to the right, and I hit some leaves, and I just completely tumbled over. It was terrible. I scraped up my knee, and my Beats fell off my head and started flying. And I felt like it was like a slow-mo, because I was like, no, and I was like trying to grab them in midair. It was hilarious. But yeah, I wear these Beats all the time. They're really great. I'd highly recommend checking out Power TV if you haven't already. And now I'm gonna go on just my regular camera, my iPhone, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my videos kind of from start to finish, how I sync them. It's pretty simple. I'll leave the links to what you need to be able to make the videos down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you guys quickly how I do the whole thing. So the Elgato is right here. This is kind of what you need to buy if you're serious about, like, you can do it off the PlayStation, but if you're serious about becoming a YouTuber, I highly recommend going and getting yourself an Elgato. So how that works, there's millions of videos that show how to do that. Like, honestly, millions, in mine wouldn't be as good. It's just, one connects to the TV, one connects to the back of your PlayStation, and then part of it connects to this, which actually like brings it to the computer. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I do like more of the syncing up stuff, because that's what like I think a lot of people are more curious about. So if we go here, and this is what you get once you get an Elgato. So I've already been recording myself for a little while there, but this is kind of the setup that they give you once you download Game Capture HD for your PlayStation 4. It's right here. So it's this, you can see everything that's on the screen is on there. It's got like a little tiny bit of a delay, but it's not too bad at all. So let's say, sorry, my hand is not that steady. I need to fix that. I have a really unsteady hand. So let's say, hypothetically, I wanted to record just a little bit of gameplay here with commentary. So I'd go here and I'd click capture, which is really simple. And this is all stuff you can find on the Elgato thing. This did not take me long to learn how to do, but you do need the Elgato. Hit capture, go over to QuickTime Player. and click go. So QuickTime Player is this little thing right there. On the Mac, it's that little thing that looks like a Q, and you click on that, and once you click on it, you go up to File and hit New Movie Recording, and it'll bring this up. Now, if you have a microphone, which I would suggest for sound quality, you don't need this one. One that I would suggest would be the Blue Snowball. You plug that into the side, also into your laptop, and then just on the side here, you click Yeti stereo microphone. This is all quite simple. So I'm recording on both of them, and to sync it up, all I do is before I start the video, I say out loud, okay, replay, timeout, replay, timeout. That way, when I go, the audio is all through the face cam. So as soon as I say replay on the face cam, and as soon, like, I just time it up through that. It's a pretty simple thing, you'll understand more. So after, now let's say I want to get this on YouTube. Let's say I want to move this on YouTube. I'm going to show it not on Final Cut because I'm assuming a lot of you guys, so I'm just going to save this as whatever that is. I'm assuming the free thing that you can get, I believe it's still free, is iMovie. And I used iMovie for a very, very long time and for a ton of projects. So you go into iMovie here. Hopefully that loads up relatively quick. I haven't used it in a while. You go to File. Oh, it's being a little bit slow. Sometimes when you have 3,000 things, oh my gosh, I just list 3,000 things going on your laptop, that it can be a little bit complicated. So I already have a project in here. This is an old project because it's the last one that I did in iMovie. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna open this up and go to File or Import right here. See that little down arrow? And then we're gonna go to Movies because Game Capture HD will save it down here and click what we want. So this is the segment that we just did. So I take that segment, drag it in. And now the face cam to put it on top. This is the part that confused me for a long time and took me a while to figure out how to do. Okay, go to Documents. It'll save in your documents most likely. Take your face cam and up here, crop it a little bit. So if you want to crop it, you do it beforehand. So you can crop, you can move this over, make it all pretty. You don't want to have to see the whole room. And then after, you just drag it down over, but then it's right over. So then you got to go up here to this thing on the left, hit Picture in Picture, make it a little bit bigger, and go plug it right in the corner. And then you also have face cam. Very simple way is how I do my videos. So what I was trying to say there before, my phone, I only have a 16 gig, so vlogging is pretty much impossible. Vlogging is out of the picture, and I have a whole law project video on there that I have to hand in. So I can't really show you, but it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm gonna give a little bit more of a description now. To sync it up. So when I said replay, timeout, just sync the audio to when it went from replay to timeout. Because as you're saying it, as you say replay, the icon should be on replay. And then as you say timeout, it should be on timeout. And that's an easy way to sync it. Edit it. You upload it just on that thing on the top right of iMovie. It looks like it's a square with a line through it. I'm sorry I can't show you guys. And you just click on that and you hit File and it'll upload as a file. And that's pretty much, it's a pretty simple explanation. There's a lot of YouTubers who have done this, so I'm sure in the recommended videos there'll be 1,000 people explaining it 20 times better than I did. I was just trying to give you guys a little bit of rundown of how I do everything. Wanted to show off my new Titans toque. Gotta love the Titans. Go Titans, having a pretty good season. They actually play today. I cannot wait. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. God bless all of you. Go check out Power TV, and I'll see you guys next time.